Namaskar, dear students. How are you celebrating physics? Prayers to Ma Sharda. We are learning first lesson electric charges and fields from NCERT text. We discussed Gaussian law or say Gauss's law. Sometimes it is called Gaussian theorem, which states that flux linked is surface integration for a closed surface equals to sigma q upon epsilon naught. Sigma q is the enclosed charge by closed surface, and that closed surface is called Gaussian surface. Okay, and then we discussed applications, 3 applications. Okay, the last one was electric field produced by continuous charge distribution on thin shell, that is, other word is hollow sphere. Okay, and on the surface of that sphere there is a continuous charge distribution, and we considered positive charge distribution. Okay, now today we will draw graph of E versus R. E is the magnitude of electric field produced, and R is the distance of that point from center. Okay, so in order to prepare a graph, we must have the formulae. Okay, so if you remember, if we consider any point inside the shell, okay, then Gaussian surface will be enclosing zero charge. So E into 4 pi r square, we know that area is 4 pi r square equals to 0 upon epsilon naught, and we will obtain E as 0. So at all the points inside the shell, electric field is 0. What about outside points? Okay, suppose I consider a point here somewhere outside, and we draw a Gaussian surface there. In that case, what will happen? Here it will become sigma q is the total charge on the thin shell, because the total charge will be enclosed by the Gaussian surface. So can be written as q upon epsilon naught, and in that case E will be equal to q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square. And if we want to draw direction, it will be in direction of vector r, position vector r, unit vector r cap. Okay, so it is written here. For inside, the vector form is vector E equals to vector 0 for all the points inside the sphere, and for outside points the formula is q upon 4 pi epsilon r square into r cap. It is true for point on the shell also, but at that time we have to put small r equals to capital R. But at that time what will happen? The formula will become q upon 4 pi epsilon naught capital R square r cap. Okay, in that case what will happen? That, see, the field here will be maximum, because afterwards distance will be increased, and as distance increases, field decreases. Okay, so the formula will be equal to vector E max equals to q upon 4 pi epsilon naught r square into r cap. Okay, now if I do not write here vector, then I have to write here bold. Okay, both will do. Now let us prepare the graph. This is our thin shell having continuous charge distribution. Continuous charge distribution. Thin shell having continuous charge distribution on it. Okay, now first of all, this is the distance capital R, that is the radius of the thin shell. So this point is called small r. Small r is the distance from the center that I have mentioned here. And here I have shown the magnitude of electric field. So for all inside points, field is 0. Okay, field means y coordinate, it is 0 here for all these points. on the surface it is maximum. The formula is q upon 4 pi epsilon naught capital R square into, that is magnitude. Okay, we don't need direction here because we have shown here magnitude. Afterwards it will decrease and decrease according to E proportional to 1 upon R square. So this is curve. Okay? But keep in mind, don't touch this curve to this distance axis or say x-axis, because theoretically electric field becomes zero at infinite distance. Okay, so prepare this graph.